And you know what else? Spicy foods.
So have a bunch of spicy foods and tea. Yeah, great combination.
You want to exercise your demons. Ooh!
Hey.
Hold on a second here. W7M are very quickly in the building. 30 seconds. Not only is the first kill come in, and it's on to Shaiko playing that bandit above, but now Alems is gone as well. W7M are hunting them down. Logic Bomb will go out. Brede falls. W7M have all but a single kill in the first 45 seconds. JV with diffuser in hand, it's getting planted. Volps is the only casualty. The Brazilian squad overpowering BDS. EFAC was above roaming. He gets back to the bomb site, gets a single pick. Diffuser will continue to run away. Nitro Cell goes down, but Herd seals the deal. W7M take a minute to give us their very first round. Ace coming in. That AK was trapped on Fuse. Shaiko now on Jaeger to contend. Oh, wait! He pulls off a miraculous kill towards Construction. He's on a tiny bit of HP. He just misses out on KZ, who he'd felled earlier. But KZ can get back to safety. Shaiko's a single bullet away. They just need to find it from W7M. Julio now engaged in a gunfight towards these main stairs. Herd's phenomenal, but Brede takes out Shaiko technically. Now, it's all up to Brede.
They're so far away though.
Dispatched, and only 13 seconds to go. W7M will need to get to the bomb site. Brede can clutch this out quite easily. We've seen him do it before, and on this part of the map, but Volts has some kind of magic.
Execute to force BDS to move on the map. The Gunsmoke team's a kill. The smoking is now spent from W7M. Planting is now going to be more difficult than before.
Oh, down goes Volps, and KZ will follow. BDS now have the big upper hand. And confounded W7M is by this bomb site. How much bar stage has been played? They really shouldn't be in that much of a problem with the tackling the bomb site, but it definitely did seem like the goal was get the plant down as quickly as possible. Julio with diffuser in hand goes for objective play, and like that, they might have surrendered the first pick, but BDS gets every single one after that. JV reads them like a book. Shaiko escapes back to church, 30 seconds left, and oh, he might decide to actually engage here. First kill goes to KZ, traded back though by EFAC. Down goes KZ. So the player that was involved with it, he's no more. Renshiro taking damage. Volts from above will look for the drop. The buck inside a kitchen. That's as common a spot as it's going to be. Numbers favoring W7M. Shaiko the only one. Or numbers favoring BDS. Shaiko the only one dead now. Herds will follow. Diffuser going down in the hands of Julio. Volts will need to be the only one to stop this. And Julio manages to get it off. But EFAC shuts him down. Alems credited with the kill onto Julio. Volts from above. Last man standing, taking damage through the floor, drops EFAC. He knows they're coming, but he can only soften up the calves of Alems, and a little bit of shin damage is all he gets. 2 in a row to start this map. BDS have answered back with 2 of their own, and we have a tie. You don't need to be a statistician, mathematician, or a mathologist to know that, yep, they don't have any hard breach left.
Has to go.
Bathroom's gonna get smoked off, and now Candela's go in as well, but BDS are prepped and ready for this. They don't even need the smart glasses of Brede. He can see through the smoke, try to soften them up. Only 1 kill so far for W7M. We're about to become a post-plant situation-style game. JV just tearing through them all, but then BDS answers back with 2 Volps in a 1v2. All 3 players in this lobby still at full HP. Volps has 1 Candela left. He'll hop in through construction, but look at that. The Kiva barrier actually blocks him out. If Shaiko goes for the vault out, he could be in trouble, but Volts has limited intel. There's the vault out. Brede is sticking the defuse plan, and Volts doesn't know it, and Brede will be able to get it. Again, poor coordination by W7M. Bloods have been very close. The team's usually trading out. BDS, this is their very first uncontested first blood.
They trade?
Oh my.
That is ridiculous.
High rate of fire versus a gun that shoots slow but hits like a truck. Now it's Herds walking up blue stairs. Shaiko unstoppable inside of lounge. And as one does when you enter a lounge, he says take a seat. Now it's Alems to fall to JV, the suppressor going off, Julio and him side.
On the bomb site itself, it's going to be very difficult to get this plant down successfully.
Oh yeah. Julio will be watched. The 3 players of BDS know this, and there's Brede from above, the bullet hose that is the Alda. It chews through the floor. JV runs to his death, trying to reposition. 4 rounds in a row for BDS. This looks like the French squad that won the Jönköping Major, which is W7M. Come to think of how W7M started last year, and through no fault of their own, or so we assume, they faltered a bit. Oh, Alems is in. Alems is in! Outdueling JV. they've got bomb site control, and now Alems will post up behind the bar as Diffuser in the hands of Brede gets planted. One of the most adept players at executive play. You trust Brede, and you trust him with your life. 10 kills for Shiko. He loses the wall to Blue. Volps will be on the hunt now. W7M reduced to 2, and Shiko will narrow those numbers even more. Herd's last one in, and he'll head towards church. A praying man, he'll look for the Lord above, and a kill on Shiko might as well be a kill onto the Lord in this matchup, but Alems says no.
They are playing the Keeper barriers, the Asami on Catwalk. That can make life difficult for BDS, but they might rush this.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna do. BDS falling by the wayside. They were wondering, could they overwhelm W7M? The answer was no, but now it seems like the answer might be yes. EFAC will engage in another drops. Julio left on red with the Solus down below. W7M reduced to ashes so far as the fires burn through the bomb site. And just as quickly as it started, BDS has moved to map point on W7M's map.
Keeper in the hallway gets destroyed. They can plant in that exact position. BDS gonna change their plan now.
And Shiro's gone as well, so the 6-round streak from BDS in jeopardy. They sit pretty still. They'll be on map point until overtime, providing W7M gets there. Nitrocell goes out and dropped with the Diffuser. Brede dies. Alems is next one in. No sights in that direction. It's Alems to clutch out, but it's a flawless from W7M. Single uncontested first blood in this entire map. And yet they are up 6-3. There go more Candelas, and the clear out towards construction gives EFAC yet another first blood for BDS, but W7M doing what tends to happen to BDS, which is collect all the kills after that. 2 very quickly for this W7M squad, but hold up. BDS get 2 of their own. Numbers favor them. Volps will escape. Logi, Julio down below. Nitrocell, he can do some damage. Depending on when he pulls this explosive, he could claim one of the players from BDS. Volps will retake from construction as Shiko gets the Diffuser down. And Alems gets stopped by Volps as he also dropped Shiko. In long range, the shotgun does the job. Renshiro in a 1v2. They were not expecting construction whatsoever. And W7M have just retaken the advantage in this round. Renshiro will hunt down the very final kill. They know where he is, and the Nitrocell from Julio goes off. It's a little bit too late. Julio will watch the doorway, and that's the ball game on that round. W7M.
With the mentality of getting destroyed on their own map pick, I think that's a bigger issue. So I think even if they lose this round, this is a better look for them. The bandit trick, though, is that gonna go through? It is. BDS can't open up the wall.
Suddenly, 2 players from BDS are dead. This is just an exceptionally defender-sided map. W7M looking for yet another flawless round. They got one 2 rounds ago.
The easy things. And it's funny enough, this CCTV attack is, I believe, the area that BDS have struggled the absolute most in their entire...
W7M have already escaped away. BDS, a crucial round, getting that very first pick.
Yeah, and they're hitting the bomb site next, but League Effect might get caught.
Yeah, JV is there, and Julio in as well. JV for 2 kills. Shiko and Renshiro last 2 alive. Shiko on blue, he'll creep up ever so slowly, but doesn't know if there's been a retake. There hasn't been anybody on drones for BDS in what might be eternity. A nice kill from Shiko. He was correct on the read of KZ above. Renshiro the last one for BDS. It certainly seems, Nick, like we are going all the way. We are. Hold on a second. Overtime! Opportunity. W7M have read into this below play with those explosives, and they are staying so fluid. JVM, though, speaking of fluid, no, he's a solid. This man's like butter. Look at that. Impact goes out. No damage to Shiko. He gets away. Shiko and Brede. Everybody from W7M still alive.
First comes the ladder.
What is this? How can you retake like that? Shiko drops to KZ.
Oh.
And the Clutch Master himself will begin what could be. Brede. Just gnaw away at the legs of Brede. Volps goes for the run out instead. W7M on map point.
Jesus.
A Ying, this is going to get absolutely nasty, and there's no Warden from BDS. That's the bigger issue. So BDS might get flattened by this entry. Shiko softened up, but Herds and JV take their lumps too. There's a Nitrocell, doesn't connect. Volps the first kill, Volps another kill. The Glaz right now, quarterbacking this attack. BDS losing Shaiko, losing Renshiro, and with it, the round hangs in the balance. Amidst the teal curtain, there goes the Nitro Cell, but JV is perfect. Diffuser down, and BDS finds their very first kill, but it might be too little too late. EFAC trying his damnedest. Brede will need to carry some of this weight as well, and they're making it work from a 5v2 to a 2v2. Does the magic run out? EFAC looks towards blue. Has Diffuser been surrendered? Are they in position to actually do something about this? JV split up at the moment from KZ. KZ from above. JV, a pick onto EFAC from blue, and there's KZ to seal the deal. What an impressive run by W7M to cap off Clubhouse. I mean, another E1D will go off Nick. JV has been exceptional on rappel and guarding these windows. This is the horizontal play that comes to define Cafe, but Alems reads into it. After he had taken some damage from the fire, he gets his revenge. Team's in a 3v3. Oh no, Julio taking some damage from KZ. That's a small mistake, but in the greater scheme of things, it might be kind of bad. Volps is now dead as well. Julio at 50% of his HP in a 1v3. Entering through Piano. No intel. They see him though, there's bulletproof camera up, they know exactly where he is. And only 15 seconds to go.
15 seconds left.
BDS can lock this one out. They just need to play patiently. They don't even need to engage if they don't want to. Let them come to you. Alems decides, no, you know what, I want the kill. BDS win round number 1. That shield, you just have to sit there and hope you win an engagement. Shaiko reunited with Alibi, by the way. And BDS have 3 very quick kills. We're not going to see what KZ can do with Mr. Grimm as he's down for the count. Alems naded by Volps. It's a bit of breathing room for W7M, but unsure if they have information as to the down on the Melusi from above.
Bomb located by attack.
We're not even at the halfway point of this round. And there are 3 deaths and 1 DBNO.
Yeah, that's a grim look.
Yeah.
Renshi with another 5 versus 1, and W7M not finding anything.
With confidence, the level of success that operator brings to an execute.
As I said, I'd rather play the Lion.
Oh, hold on.
Here we go.
Waiting for the call. Julio wants to get into the middle of the bomb site. He's already opened up the hatch. There's a Nitro Cell that goes off. BDS lose the first kill, but get 2 right after that. Renshiro's a second behind, but the rest of the team can clean up through these kills. Herds walks right into Engine in the middle of Train while he picks off Alems. BDS still in such a big advantage, but JV is down below. He's a phantom. Renshiro.
See if you can get together here. So playing very isolated. Gonna take 1v1s. Fire and smoke are available.
Herds taking damage now. They know exactly where he is. He wins the duel against Brede, but Shaiko finds the last 2 kills. An impressive performance.
Thank you, could be huge.
EFAC, an easy kill onto JV. That's the diffuser? No, it's not the diffuser drop. Julio has it this time. And speaking of Julio, in he will go. Following up on those Candelas, the safety of the Nook. He'll go for a plant, but Brede has to be wary of where he gets punished from. Alems attempting to stop it. Diffuser goes down. Brede picks up 2 kills. KZ scrambling off of that rappel, but guess what? He's on the diffuser. Can the nade hit Brede? Yes, it gets both of them and blows the round wide open. KZ saves it at the final second, but it's EFAC's turn to get on. He has no intel and he jumps out. KZ the save. W7M the round. That's not what you want from him. He was the first death in the previous round. Then the team floundered after that. Very close to getting the diffuser down. KZ will walk right in. Nice flick onto Brede. Another one lined up, but he cannot connect onto Alems. BDS answers back, and now Alems has the angle from below. JV a better shot. Out goes the smoke. Julio doesn't see EFAC in the midst of it. That's the shotgun, and he'll play off of that plume of smoke. Completely blind, disoriented as to where he wants to go. Shaiko far enough back, but he loses some lines of sight because of that smoke. And Shaiko's good enough for 2 kills, but it leaves EFAC alone as W7M breaks in. Diffuser down, and W7M will not be able to get it in time.
No C4, no smoke. This could be a great execute.
Volps and KZ in position to walk through that fireplace, but they're the bullet tracers. Volps through the wall, trying to do some damage. He has lots of munition. KZ getting the diffuser down. Herds is spotted by pillars. He has the attention of BDS, but he takes out Renshiro as the drop is ill-timed. Bride falls as well. It's a 2v2. Both teams getting in on the action, but BDS coming out ahead. Herds sees what little is left of Alems. Now he needs to catch EFAC and will do just that. Every half so far has been 4-2.
Fights.
Oh, crossbody karate, Herds across the main door, takes out Shaiko. What did we say? Shaiko gets 2 kills. BDS goes on to win the round. He has huge influence, but now it's Renshi's time to do the same thing. 2 picks as he drops. He has unfettered access to the bomb site through the skylight. They force JV into Alem's waiting arms, and now W7M have just Julio to stop this. It's a moment. Bride with diffuser down. There's a nitro cell that could be used. It goes off and gets Bride, but it's too little too late. Now the tough job for Julio. Get back to the bomb site. Do that by ascending the stairs. Saw the stats before the game. Julio, not very good in engagements. He's a utility player. He's a support player. The stats show that. 1 in 6. 3 kills available for him if he can pull this one off, but already the diffuser at halfway. Julio runs out of reading, and it's EFAC to tag him and take him down. BDS pushes to their 5th round. Electric than what we heard from BDS's. Oh, JV doesn't see Renshiro jump in. Renshiro on entry in the previous round. Got the first pick for BDS. Not the first pick in the round, but the first pick for BDS. Does it this time. JV no more. The Warden being down is actually huge. But Herds from above will need to get back to the bomb site. W7M doing this quickly. EFAC has been done in. Shaiko's down and bleeding out. W7M have lost all but 2 players as Shaiko is finished off by Herds. The Candelas, there go the smokes. Herds boxed out at the bottom of red stairs on that first floor. They've carved the wall open, but it's not for any good. KZ to hold above. Narrows the numbers. Diffuser not in the hands of either BDS player. Keep in mind that despite the fact that it was a 1v3, BDS didn't want to go for the plan. They go for kills instead. Renshiro started and he ends it. 6-2 in favor of BDS. The very first kill onto EFAC from. Bride not usually involved in initial altercations. Well, he is. He actually gets 2. The fire accredited with the second, and now it's JV to take some damage. Finished off by Renshiro. BDS doing mighty fine, but a crossfire from up above. A 2v2, BDS could potentially pull this one off. There's Shaiko when you need him most. He needs 2 kills. Diffuser goes down from Bride. KZ reads that wrong, but down goes Bride as well. KZ on 1 HP, Shaiko 2 kills, and it happens again. Shaiko gets 2 kills. BDS wins the round every single time. Not as close as Clubhouse. BDS in dominant form on their own map. So you'd expect them to hit their mark. KZ goes down to Alems. That's the very first pick. And boy, what a damning first loss for W7M. It's a smoke off the board with 50 seconds left. Herds will get very aggressive as the Kaid TCSG flattens out Alems, but they answer back. And both these teams will actually be involved in this extensive fray. They're dying left, right, and center. W7M comes out looking worse for wear, though, as the advantage favors BDS. They execute mere seconds away with 30 seconds on the clock. Batten down the hatches, and JV reads into a single pick, but these trades will give BDS an advantage every single time. Julio, the man that we spoke of, he's last one left, and he's isolated inside of Elbow. He's got 3 ways back to the bomb site. Instead, we'll go through box. There's the wall that's been opened up. Shaiko with diffuser. Bride will watch over it. This is a bit of a role reversal. Both these players from BDS are extremely good in clutches. Julio, C1, can't accomplish much. Bride from miles away, give BDS the very first round of Oregon. Absolutely has. There's a nitro cell that does a lot of damage to Renshiro, but puzzlingly, I think it probably should have killed him. Explosions galore on these stairs. BDS, they're like a clown car, all coming out of the same door, and they're just getting gunned down by this fire from W7M. Alems' last man standing with a minute left. What can he accomplish? If anything at all, nothing. Goodbye. Shutting him down or just a off day. This is nowhere near the potent force that he's been. Has Shaiko even hit anybody with a grenade so far? Because there's another from below that misses its mark. Shaiiko toying at the top of White Stairs. There's 2 kills for W7M to add to EFAC dying earlier on. Shaiiko does get rid of Volps. Another nade goes in, and he misses out on the timing. It blows up, and W7M block BDS from getting into the bomb site.
Attic has control, can open up the side wall. This is how BDS can set up a plant, especially because... Actually, no, there's no smokes.
Oh, Brede goes down. EFAC trying to recover by stage. He barrels him. Down he goes. Still, there's been 1 player, W7M, gone. Another as well, Renshiro. He doesn't miss these shots, and he knows he's got another. Does some damage to Julio on the way out. Alems with diffuser in hand, getting the plant down. Safe behind sandbags. Julio needs to go through the front of meeting or even security. His team has barricaded everything. This is a 1 speed in Kaid. Julio will make a lot of noise.
He's back where he started.
All he did was run a circle.
Yeah.
Alems has been allowed to get into position now. He might go from the hatch above an attic.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need to protect it.
Alems knows that he's nearby. There goes the nitro cell, and Alems makes it look so easy. Dorms opens up after this. If BDS prevails, W7M can go back downstairs to the basement. But hold on just a second. Teams will come to blows. Down goes Renshiro. BDS finds 2 kills. They've reduced W7M just to the smoke and the Melusi, and the smoke will get aggressive inside a freezer. Volps gets 1, looking for more. He waits for Julio to get that pick. A 2v2 with diffuser down, but he picks the wrong default plant spot. It's not in supply. It's inside a laundry. Volps gets that. An easy play around the corner. EFAC has had a sluggish game so far. Can he return to form in this 1v2? Holding on to that F2. He'll have to pick his poison correctly. The smoke of Volps will isolate him and then hop on the diffuser, but EFAC can't get there. He engages with the Melusi, but loses the duel, and Volps has plenty of time. W7M in the clutch, in the post plant. They take their 3rd round, but it still allows you that vision. You can see long range. Nade gets tossed in. JV shuts down Shaiiko, losing HP in the process. Now it's Julio to go down. Support players having a rough time. Renshiro gets 1, cannot secure the Frost, but KZ is left alive to stand against these 2 players from BDS. To tie the first half as the diffuser goes down, BDS look for the Frost, who plays around these bunks. Maybe draw them out. No information whatsoever for W7M. Creeping along the ground, BDS doesn't need to do much in this post plant. Just sit where you are. KZ sees Alems on the ground and then immediately rotates. Expecting 1 in trophy. How does he win the duel? Brede missing out on that final pick. And KZ has plenty of time to get to the diffuser yet again. W7M overcoming the hurdles in a post. Canisters go out. 30 seconds left. Brede still has 1 in pocket, so there's more gas to cover the entrance for W7M to break through blue. Volps killed number 1, and Alems takes him down. BDS suddenly on the board in fine fashion. Alems with 2 kills. Shaiiko down for the count.
15 seconds remaining.
A pause now. W7M in the bomb site. Alems still doing what he knows best, playing around pillar. It's Herds as the last player for W7M in the bomb site. Sees the Warden, but Alems gets a 4K. BDS start off their defense with a victory. Seen happen from Team BDS, as happens to Julio when Julio's in that same position. And look at that. Alems tries to retake main lobby by the door. He gets shut down. BDS greeting the players at W7M, but Renshiro needs to watch from bedroom door and top of white. Poor prioritization. He gets smacked from the side. W7M 3 unanswered kills. They pick up a 4th kill after Shaiiko gets on the board, and Shaiiko will need to clutch out. He can't do it. W7M 5-3. Bomb site. They do know now because they see the bullets at the wall right next to them. He'll assess whether or not that his game section is free. It is. Down go the ADSs. W7M get on the site, and they get 2 kills for it. Brede trying his best, but BDS are behind. A 2v2 with Julio getting the diffuser down. It will become a 3v3 when he hops off of it. EFAC struggling. BDS have had some troubles as to where they want to go in this bomb site. It's EFAC alive upstairs while they expect Brede to retake, and he absolutely flattens Hertz. JV using that area opened up in the back of Attic earlier on by KZ to his advantage. And on the diffuser, they will go, but EFAC sees him and shuts him down. No match point for W7M. BDS keeps it close. They trail by 1 round. Renshiro guarding the back stairs. He's on a collision course with at least one player that's an aid in hand. Looked like it went out, but Shaiko might have stopped it. Shaiko now over by Blue. He's got the very first pick on the round. Down is Volps. Lems will go. Shaiko follows. Lems can be recovered, though. But BDS pick up yet another kill. It's dropped W7M just now down to JV as Herds hits the ground. One player left. Team BDS have this tie in their clutches, and they're going to get it.
You gotta fight now.
You absolutely have to. And EFAC decides to go for the big window. Pete gets it on the Volps. Worried about being pressured from dorms. There goes entrance for W7M. Kiba barrier will shut them down. Brede dealing some damage to Herds. This will just be simply a reflex test. Brede looks away at the last second. W7M with the 2 picks. Bay. 4 players to go. I could see Shaiko pulling off a 1v2, but a 1v4 against a team like this. W7M are too coordinated, and they read into Shaiko's position down below. And Amaru is extremely valuable, and here we go. Volps will go up, and Brede says no thank you, but the rest of W7M want to sweep their way into this bomb site, and it's a Nook who flies under the radar to get the next pick. W7M eliminate Renshiro now. BDS fallen by 2, but they keep it close. Shaiko's still in the fray. He's good enough for 1 kill most rounds, and he's already got it. Now it's EFAC to drop Herds. The timeout seemingly working. W7M's pace a bit too quick, and not enough practice. What do they say? Measure twice, cut once? Well, it seems like they tried to cut without measuring at all. KZ picks up his leading 16th kill. We said in the in-between before rounds here, having people like KZ and Herds show up is enormous, and KZ has certainly done his part for this team, but he's running into too many obstacles. Shaiko gets 2 kills, and we've got overtime between these squads.
Have to set it up.
Volps at the bottom of main stairs.
Once the backside makes moves, the front side goes.
There's the nade that goes off, and the barbed wire should be opened up. Herds chooses the left. There was one on the pillar to the right. Now it's KZ to get in on the action. BDS bleeding out. They've lost 2 of their best players. The 3rd will go down as well. 4th, it's Renshiro on back tower stairs, but oh, he goes on to Cam. I'm assuming that's by accident. He has diffuser down, so they'll need to retrieve it. But the problem is most of them are in the same spot. Surrendering diffuser at the top of these stairs. Renshi knows that they will go for diffuser and then head back in the same direction. He needs to stop them, but he's missed out. Renshiro thought he had information. He'll drop, and JV is there for insurance. Desperation towards that Black Mira. A lower bracket run is what's on the menu for BDS. If they do not defeat W7M on this round and then the next, they know the odds. We don't need to remind you of it. Look at Volps amidst the flashes. He gets 1 and scatters. Caught by BDS. Shaiko in a 1v4. W7M looking to punch the major winners down into the lower bracket. It's the man of the hour, the best player at the 6 Invitational, to save his team inside a freezer and hope for an upper bracket run. They know exactly where he is. He's trapped, and they'll ice him. W7M, a massive victory over BDS. The French squad will fight now through the lower bracket.